Tonight's newsmaker has embarked on a journey few people would take in these days of on-demand streaming entertainment. Yet what he's doing could have an impact on how you are entertained starting later this year. John Blomeke is president of a company based in Durham called Golden Ticket Cinemas. He founded the company in 2017, and despite all the pandemic shutdowns and social distancing, Golden Ticket survived and now claims to be one of the top 50 theater chains in the United States. What he's doing in Greensboro should fuel that growth even more.
You know, I can't tell you how many people have written us or have stopped by when we've been doing work telling us how excited they are this is coming back, how much they've missed it.
But the old Brassfield Cinema off Battleground and New Garden Roads in northwest Greensboro is still a pretty lonely place, closed and abandoned by its previous major theater chain tenant in 2020 during the height of the pandemic. What do you see when you look at this building?
I see potential, really. That's what I look at all these buildings. And so if this is a facility that has been successful in the past, let's maximize that potential.
Lots of demo.
Yep.
And maximizing the potential here will take some work for John Blomeke, whose company, Golden Ticket Cinemas, has signed a lease to reopen the place. The concession stand's gone, and in Brassfield's 10 auditoriums, gone are the seats, wall curtains, speakers, and screens.
But to be honest, everything that was here was dated. I mean, they
You would have had to rip it out pretty much.
They did us a favor.
They did it for you.
Yeah, they did us a favor by taking all this out. So, yeah, everything will be state-of-the-art, brand new. To help visualize what's about to happen here, you can look at what the company's done already. It specializes in finding outdated, sometimes abandoned theater complexes, mostly in small cities, then upgrades and reopens them. Right now, it has 15 theater complexes with a total of 125 screens up and running in 10 states. Why the smaller markets? You know, there's not a lot to do in some of these markets. You talk about Nebraska, Montana, or, you know, South Dakota, places like that. Some of these towns are very isolated. I mean, you're hours away from anything else. So the movies are kind of a central part of the community.
In fact, when Golden Ticket reopened a twin cinema complex in Lenoir in western North Carolina in 2017, the ribbon cutting was such a big event, the city recorded it and posted it on its Facebook page, along with a screenshot featuring the new technology, customers enjoying the new reclining seats, and a wide shot of one of the new modern auditoriums. Then there was this complex in North Platte, Nebraska, where Golden Ticket transformed auditoriums that looked like this right before the place closed during the pandemic into ones that looked like this when it reopened in the fall of 2021. And the old concession stand on the left was turned into what you see on the right.
We made a kitchen so you can get, you know, chicken wings and milkshakes and pizza and all that stuff. We have beer and wine there as well. And we kept the prices pretty close to what they were before the theater closed.
Blomeke says you can expect much the same food offerings back here in Greensboro, where the concession stand will also feature 18 beers on tap, without forgetting the traditional movie food. In fact, the new popcorn machine has already arrived and sits in what will be the new lobby that'll take on what Blomeke calls a warehouse theme. The projection room will use all the latest laser and digital technology to give customers sitting in the heated reclining seats below the most state-of-the-art experience. Golden Ticket plans to show all the new big movies that come out, along with some retro films, children's movies, and others.
I'm sure you have experiences at the theater right now that you can remember taking a significant other, kids, you know, going with your parents.
I brought my kids to this very theater. Yeah, they kind of grew up coming here.
It's not like going to the grocery store or a restaurant. This is a place where memories are made, and not only do we want to make memories, but we want to make amazing memories where it's just fun and they keep coming back for more.
When the refurbished cinema complex opens, it'll no longer be called Brassfield. It'll take on the Golden Ticket branding and signage. Greensboro will also become the largest city to have a Golden Ticket property, but Blomeke feels, given Brassfield's previous success, that it sits a good distance from other theater complexes in town and it's in the fast-growing battleground Interstate 40 or Interstate 840 corridor. It'll be successful. Right now, the company's waiting on the city to approve the architect's plans for the renovation. Once that happens, construction will start. Ideally, he'd like to reopen the place sometime later this summer, perhaps early fall.
So does he worry about competition from streaming on demand that we know got so popular during the pandemic?
Good question. I asked him that. He said no. In fact, he says the pandemic actually gave the movie studios the opportunity to experiment with that medium, and the studios found out they still needed the traditional theaters. People still want that experience. The ratings for original streaming movies are down, and he says his company is proof people are coming back to the big modern theater complexes. We'll look forward to covering the reopening.
Nothing better than a big tub of popcorn and a movie on a big screen.
Milkshake and burgers and wings with this one.
That sounds pretty good too.
All right.